TT 2021, we did talk to Paul Phillips a month or so ago. He was saying it's some of the best work he's been involved with. It's all to do with planning for TT 2021. You talk to people around the place, there is concern, isn't there? The question is being asked, will we have TT 2021?
Yeah, I think the date is coming up very fast. We're already in September now. And, from the DFE point of view, from a motorsport team, we are still planning. We're still trying to schedule the 2021 event. I think there is concerns about travel and booking, etc. There's a lot of hurdles we've got to get through. But from our point of view, we're still planning. Can we achieve 46,000 visitors as in a normal year? That we'll have to wait to see if that transpires into figures. Can we still achieve an economic spend of over £37 million? Again, we'll have to wait and see. This is about planning. We are continuing to plan to hold the event in 2021. But there's so much up in the air. Will the UK get to grips with COVID-19 over there? Will we actually have our borders open? We don't know. There's so many
Will the rest
scenarios.
Of the world have sorted itself out as well?
I think a lot of people say that we're going to have COVID-19 for many years to come. It's about how we manage that situation. But again, it's always been one of those questions about when it starts to impact our economic impact on our environment. There's a lot of money being lost in 2020. I mean, from cancelling those events. As I say,
one cancellation is a big economic hit. In fact, all the road races in one summer have gone. It's almost inconceivable to have a second year where that happens.
Well, if you take the Isle of Man,
economically,
just the TT, £37.5 million economic spend, an exchequer benefit of around £4.8 million. On top of that, you've then got to factor in the multiple impact as well from suppliers, and hotels have lost so much trade, so much business this summer. It is absolutely, I don't think the Isle of Man tourist industry has ever faced such a crisis as it has over the last 6 months. We now have to be able to turn this industry around, because it definitely was, confidence was there, Tim. I mean, if we go back to 2018, we were welcoming 308,000 visitors. If we forward to 2019, we were forecast to expect around 316,000. We also announced in February this year that we were looking to increase our visitor numbers to around 340,000 by 2023, along with creating around 3,500 jobs.
Presumably that's all up in the air, isn't it? It's gone.
All of that's gone. So we now have to start again.
How concerned are you that it's not just the hotels, some of those might not be there and available for TT 2021. It's also campsites, where usually run by volunteers and clubs who have lost a considerable amount of income. That's in some cases is their big earner of the year. They might not be offering that again. How are we going to accommodate people?
Well, we're working. I mean, I'm very fortunate, as I've mentioned previously, that I'm now in DOI and I have responsibility for ports. I have responsibility for tourism within DFE, and I'm able to align these very difficult questions that we have to address. So I can speak directly to the ports directors, I can speak to the head of tourism, I can speak to the agency to try and to make sure that we've aligned everything up to do everything we possibly can to be ready for 2021. But it's not going to be easy. And I really can't tell you what the landscape of our tourist offering is going to be in 2021. A lot of that will come down to these unknown questions about when will the borders open, when will the UK get to grip with COVID-19, when will the world get hold of this virus. It really is the most difficult period that I think this island's faced for a long time.